Here he comes.
Oh, he's coming.
Oh. Hey guys, Duell and I are headed up to the Trinity River this weekend. We're gonna try and catch some flathead catfish and some big old alligator gar. Typically for bigger catfish, I like to use carp cut bait because it's really oily and they find it really quickly, and it's tough enough that those little ones can't rip it apart. The only way for me to get carp is to shoot it with a bow. So I'm gonna head out to a friend's ranch right now and shoot up some carp. So I'll see y'all at the ranch. Heck, there go two carp right there. That's what I'm here for. See that sucker down in there swimming around? Two of them. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and park the truck, get out, and let them have it. Well, I came out here and shot some carp really quick. I was actually shooting at the carp and missing several times, so I'm either not as good as I once was, or they were just a little bit deep. And I figure they're a little deep. It's about 8 feet deep up against these rocks. So I just took my cast net and threw it once and caught 5 or 6. I'm gonna go ahead and head up to Duell's, pick them up, and we're gonna head on up to the Trinity River. Coming up on Duell's place now. I think he's out running fence right now.
Well, we're going into Academy. We're gonna get some gear up, some hooks and stuff like that. Chase said he's not bringing the big camera because it's embarrassing. This will be interesting. Testing out the $20 reel.
That was 20 bucks?
Yeah. How does the 20-pound optics feel?
$20?
$20. It feels 20 pounds. No.
Feels like 20 bucks.
I have 2 of them and they match now. That way I won't play favorites with my reels. And that's a real thing. All the way down to the point of having the exact same line. If your line is different, you end up playing favorites. Here's our leader material that we're going to be using for this trip.
Stren. I'm a
Stren
guy.
Suffix is pretty good too, but Stren is tried and true.
Stren.
For braid,
Power
Power Pro every time.
Pro. Not spider wire.
We've tried that. Chase is very anti-spider wire, and I'm starting to become very anti-spider wire as well.
You think that hook's big enough? I guess so.
I mean, if you're going after bluegill and such. I'm just kidding.
You got that now? No, I'm being serious. It's good to put it on the top. It is.
No, it really is.
Once we got the gear together, we loaded up the truck, hit the sack, and woke up the next morning ready to hit the river.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're heading for the river. Maybe we'll get lucky and catch something. Get back with you here in a minute. Okay, so Chase is about to cut up some bait.
We're just using some carp. I'm just using this. This is a big piece of bait here. See how gross and look at that nasty stuff coming off of there. The reason I'm using this is because those little catfish can't get a hold of it. I can get a nice big hook through there. So this will really attract those big ones. Duell's got something on. Is he still on?
So here's the thing. He is not actually hooked.
Is he foul hooked?
No, it's wrapped around his head. No, the hook is hooked back on its own line. Well, I was gonna see if I could get my...
We got jumping catfish over here.
Well, this is the first one. So we haven't been fishing too long, but that's a good start.
It was a decent start, but Duell caught that fish at 8:30 in the morning, and we fished until 6 p.m. without a single bite. It was pathetic. We moved spots 3 or 4 times till we came to this muddy section of river, and then we started catching them.
He's just in the current.
Duell's got one.
I don't think he's very...
We've been using our phones because the camera was in the direct sun and overheated.
Flathead.
Hey, it is a little flathead. The targeted species. Duell's hooked up. He says it's hooked sideways, so it sure felt like a bigger fish. He set the hook and it was just crazy.
It was like a log.
Is it a catfish?
Darn it. Well, we're still trying to get a big one. Probably can tell. That's a pretty big piece of bait. There's half of it's in his mouth still.
That is a chunky blue cat.
Check out the slime.
Look at that. He wraps it. What happens is they roll a lot. So they got all that crap all over the line. All right, we're gonna get him back in the water. We caught probably 10 or 15 similar sized catfish by this point, and we're starting to run out of bait. I figured 6 or 7 carp would be enough, and I was dead wrong. So I started throwing the cast net around, and I couldn't catch much. Duell was teasing me, telling me I had to catch a carp or something, and then this happened. Alright guys, I just threw that net out there. I've been throwing it for 30 minutes trying to catch this thing. And I'm pretty excited. This is honestly some really good bait. You can't get any better. It's better than carp. It's not a carp. It kind of looks like a different sort of carp. But here, let me get him out of the net and I'll bring him up real close for y'all. Alright, hey Duell, will you throw that buffalo back in the water? Alright, so we got this shad here, guys. And that's just gonna do wonders for us. Obviously I was kidding. That buffalo probably saved us the trip. Their meat's really oily, it makes it easy for catfish to track their scent. Big old flatheads will eat that meat too. Usually you fish for flatheads with live bait, but they'll eat fresh dead, especially buffalo. I scaled that fish because it's almost impossible to cut it with the scales on. And you don't want to set your hook into one of those scales. You'll lose a ton of fish like that. As night grew closer, I figured maybe that setting sun would help us out a little bit. And I was spot on. That or that buffalo was definitely the magic bait.
There it is, Duell. Get it, Duell. Get it, Duell.
That's it.
Oh.
Duell's got a decent one.
Snagged that.
We'll walk on down there.
He's not done yet.
Play him out. That's a blue. Is that a blue? I do it by the spawn out. Oh,
Sweet, dude.
that's a nice one. 15, 20? That's a good
He's pretty heavy.
That's a good one there.
That is awesome.
God, he's pinching my finger.
Here.
There we go. I got my hand.
Yeah. All right, let's get him back in the water.
Swim away. There he goes. Boy, I'm slimy now.
Good job, Duell. All right, Duell's got another one.
Either doesn't know he's caught yet.
Duell is killing. Oh, there he now. He knows.
Figured out he's caught.
Now he's. Oh man. Dad, come look at that.
This one's
Rod
this
bend
one's
over.
bigger. This one's
Duell says that one's bigger. We'll see, guys.
This one's like got his head down on the
Oh,
bottom.
here it comes. Don't force him now.
This one doesn't want to come up like that other one did.
Here he comes, though. Oh, what was he? Guys, it's. Dad, come! Ah, that might be a flathead. Yeah, here, I'll mouth him. Bring him on over here. That's good. Oh, yeah! Oh!
My bad, dude. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, God. 2 hands deep in the
Yeah, look at that. Hold him up.
mouth. I'll try not to blind the camera.
There's a good one. All right. Let's check out the way this thing was hooked. Duell was fighting him like crazy. Open his mouth up.
This is...
Look at the way that fish was hooked.
He's barely hooked right there.
Good gosh.
We're gonna just...
Get it on out. We'll get
I mean,
back in
did
the
you
water.
see that?
See if he'll go back in the water.
We're gonna put him back in.
And you got another one on.
He'll be fine.
Duell's got another. It's been pretty fast action, y'all. Oh, jeez Louise, we got two. We got a double. It was pretty intense fast action, guys. I mean, we were catching 10 or 15 pounders back to back. We couldn't even sit down. We had no breaks in between, but I'm not complaining. We decided to take it easy on the videoing and didn't include every single fish, but we included a few nice ones here and there. At this point, y'all are probably wondering, where the heck are your fish, Chase? Well, we were fishing kind of in a little pinch point, and Duell had all of his rods downstream of mine, and we think the fish were moving upstream. So, they got to his baits first, but it's alright.
Whoa, check this out, dude.
I'll bring the camera over.
Look at this fish. He is tore up.
Something probably tried to eat him.
Look at
Oh!
You think that's an alligator gar?
No, he's probably getting in those rocks and stuff in between. Flatheads get themselves up in these crevices to ambush prey, and honestly, this guy may have been hiding from these huge alligator gar we've been seeing rolling around.
Look. Man, this one's really yellow. Like,
Yeah, he is.
Super, super yellow.
That is really yellow.
Oh, oh.
Oh, don't drop him.
We're gonna
Get him back in the water. Guys, it's been back to back to back. Like,
there was probably 2 minutes of downtime.
We haven't had time to sit down. It's been intense. All right, we've caught about 10 or 15 10-pounders or so. Look at that head shake. That's a blue cat.
Yeah. Something to make note of, this blue cat right here hit and took more line faster when he took the bait than did that big flathead. So don't be deceived about a small, soft, subtle hit. That can be a big fish. Oftentimes the big ones, they just pick it up and just go about their day. These little ones grab it and run like there's no tomorrow.
So if you saw the beginning and thought, oh man, when's he gonna catch that huge one? Yeah, this was just a tiny fish around a stump or something. We had a really great trip. I hope we can go back and hopefully catch a big old 50-pounder or something, maybe larger, and hopefully get some alligator garring. Thanks for watching, guys. It started getting pretty late and the catfish pretty much shut off, so we decided to head out. It was probably what, about 11:30, 11? Yeah. We headed in and we're just driving back right now. I'd say it was a success, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we didn't get the 50-pounder that we were looking for.
Yeah,
we definitely got some nice, sizable fish.
Wish we caught a big one, but that leaves room for another video sometime. So we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
If y'all enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like and let me know what maybe I can improve on. This is our third video, so we're trying to figure out the do's and don'ts. Go ahead and leave a like, please subscribe, it really does help, more than y'all know. Thanks a bunch.
I'm zoomed in on your hands watching you cut bait.
Oh God!